Hey guys, welcome to the Brand Truth Workshop. The Brand Truth Workshop is an intensive all-day work session where you co-create your company's future with your coworkers. We're now doing these 100% online because of COVID-19. We've got some really fancy software that emulates a brainstorming dynamic. The Brand Truth Workshop, 5 brainstorms. Let me tell you what they are. It's the brand why, it's the website's one thing, it's employee of the year, it's the customer story, and it's my favorite, the 3-year conference. So let me explain each of these. So the brand why, brainstorm number 1. This is the most important part of the Brand Truth Workshop. It's the most important part of your brand strategy. This is where we align on your company's purpose. We create that one thing that gets people up in the morning and excited to go to work. This is the thing that you tell a prospective employee why they should work here. This is based a lot from Simon Sinek's TED Talk and fantastic book, Start With Why. We also pull from Roy Spence's book, It's Not What You Sell, It's What You Stand For.
What you will find out, if you have a purpose beyond making money, you'll make more.
We even take a page from Conscious Capitalism, the amazing book written by John Mackay, who's the co-founder of Whole Foods. So that's brainstorm number 1, brand why. Brainstorm number 2 is the website's one thing. And here we're using the website as a metaphor to talk about your value proposition or your unique selling, your USP. So imagine a new customer, a new prospect, they come to your website for the first time, and they can only remember one thing about your company. What is that one thing? Or likewise, if they see a YouTube video or if they read a piece of content, they only remember one thing about your brand. What is that one thing? This is really, really hard because everyone is enthusiastic, but we do this, we do that. No, we force you, your team, to align on one thing your company does better than anybody else. Here we use a great framework from Graham Robinson's book, Beloved Brands. And it is crazy how we distilled this all down to one single sentence, the one thing you guys do better than any of your competitors. Brainstorm number 3 is called Employee of the Year. This is where we personify your brand, and we have a fictional Employee of the Year. So pretend 12 months after the Brand Truth Workshop, things are gelling, people are happy, clients are happy, and you decide to start an Employee of the Year program, or you've heightened the Employee of the Year program. Imagine your Employee of the Year 12 months from now. How would you describe that person? How would you describe how that person, how he or she solves problems or overcomes challenges? How would you describe how he or she works with coworkers or works with clients? So here we actually generate almost 100 and 150 different attributes and whittle it down to literally 2 or 3 adjectives to describe that person, describe your corporate culture. We use an awesome framework from Margaret Bloomstein's Content Strategy Workbook. Literally, we go from like 115 terms down to 3. That's brainstorm number 3, Employee of the Year. Brainstorm number 4 is about the customer. It's the customer story. Any brand strategy that does not reflect an understanding of the customer is hogwash. Hogwash. So here in brainstorm number 4, the customer story, we use Jungian archetypes, customer archetypes, and we take a page from Agile software development. We actually use their user story format to create a one-sentence description of the problem that your customers are looking to have solved and the benefit that your brand gives them. The customer story is not meant to replace persona research or market research, but it's meant to give you a very, very simple statement and a reminder of the main problem customers are looking to solve, the main benefit you provide. That's brainstorm number 4. The final brainstorm is the most forward-looking. It's called the 3-year conference. And so pretend not 12 months after the Brand Truth Workshop, but 36 months, 3 years into the future, things are really gelling. Sales are up, you've expanded, you've got great culture, customers love you, you have a great reputation, and you and your leadership decides to fly in your best clients to headquarters to have a conversation about their business, about your business, where your business is going, where the future is going, the future of the industry. What do you call that gathering of people? If you had a conference in 3 years with your best customers, what would you call that conference? What would you call that group of people? So Salesforce, as you know, they have this massive conference every year in San Francisco. It's called Dreamforce. Adobe, they have the Adobe Summit, so it's literally you're at the top of the mountain looking out at the future. Oracle has the open world where all possibilities are open. What would you call your conference? That's the 3-year conference. And that's it. 5 brainstorms, brand why, website's one thing, customer story, employee of the year, and the 5-year conference. We do all of that in about 6 or 7 hours. It's high energy. It's very, very intense. We do take some breaks here and there, but I'm telling you, at the end of it, you're going to create alignment. You're going to have a tangible brand strategy that you can use for internal communications, external communications. You can even use it to evaluate when you have 2 prospects and they're the exact same qualifications. It's a way of saying, well, which one's more like us? I mean, it's very, very powerful. So that's it. We're passionate about the Brand Truth Workshop. We'd love to talk to you more about it. You can click below to schedule a 20-30-minute consultation, answer any questions. And thanks for listening. Best of luck to you. Here's to the future, and stay safe and sane. Thanks a lot.
All right, so let's get